Ladies, stop being guided by your wounds. This means not letting your past hurt control your decisions, identity, or future. Many people unknowingly make choices based on fear, betrayal, and trauma they experienced before. Because your pain is not a punishment from God challenges the belief that suffering is divine punishment. In my spiritual walk with God, pain is seen as part of human life, growth, and circumstances, not proof that someone is being judged by God. Philippians 3 verse 13 says, forgetting those things which are behind you and reaching forward to those things which are before you. This consciously means releasing the grip of past failures and hurts. It is not about erasing memories, but it is about nullifying the power to hinder progress and fulfillment. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, hello everyone. Welcome to The Unbreakable Woman. I am Dr. Jenny in the house. Let me remind you, wives, mothers, girlfriend, girlchild, aunties, that we are the finest of all God's creation, and it is a statement of fact, okay? Lay down, stick into your head that you are the finest of all God's creation. I don't care what anybody else says, okay? Do I look ugly? No, I don't. So, you are beautiful. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Okay? Let's talk about, ladies, stop being guided by your wounds. Because your pain is not a punishment from God. Let me say that one more time. Stop being guided by your wounds. Because your pain is not a punishment from God. So many women live their lives guided by their wounds. They make decisions from fear. They hold back because of betrayers. They stop trusting because someone once broke their heart. They stop trying because they once failed. But listen carefully. Your pain is not a punishment from God. Your struggles are not proof that you are cursed. Your hardship are not evidence that you are forgotten. Pain is part of a human journey. Every strong soul, every strong person that you have met in life have passed through pain, but they were not guided by their pain. They were not being guided by their sorrows. They were not being guided by their misfortunes. So stop living your life based on the fact that maybe you think in your head that God is punishing you. The fact that you have in your head, or the conclusion that you have in your head that God is punishing you. No, God is not punishing you. That pain you went through wasn't actually for your benefit. It was so that when you come out as a refined person, as a refined woman, as a refined child of God, you're going to use that strength. You're going to use that authority. You're going to use that refinement to impact, affect, and change your generation. You think I went through 13 years of marriage to a bishop? The hell I went through, you think I'm gonna go through it and still be the same person? No, honey. This is why I'm standing or sitting before you, encouraging you. Because if me from nothing could become somebody, I remember when my ex-husband left, he said to me, he said, I know you're not gonna amount to anything. That's what he said. And for a while, I was bitter. For a while, I was angry until I met somebody who told me, said, Jane, separate yourself from your pain. Your pain is not part of you. Your pain, you went through it. Imagine there are people who went through it and they couldn't survive. They couldn't succeed. But you went through it and you came out as a refined person. So use your platform. Use your voice to change your generation. So stop being guided by your wounds, because your pain is not a punishment from God. Let me tell you this story. I was going through my journal this week, And I came across a note that I wrote to myself. I would say poem or something, heartbreak poem or something I wrote to myself. When I broke up with somebody, I think 2016, I broke up with somebody. And I wrote to my dad, I was so much in love, even though I was the one who broke up the relationship. But I went to my diary and I wrote something. I said, love, where is love? I cannot find love. I'm alone in this world. I cannot find love. Oh, my heart is broken. I can never find love because all the love are gone. I'm telling you, this is what I wrote. Love, I need to meet love on my way so I can be on this long journey to heaven with my love. Please do not laugh at me. That is actually what I wrote. Love, where is my love? When I saw that write-up, when I saw that piece, last week, I just took it off and I just shredded it. That's not part of me. I don't want to be guided. I don't want to be guided by my wounds because that's not who I am. That's not where God created me from. Philippians 3 verse 13, it says, forgetting those things which are behind, forgetting those things which are behind you, and reaching forward to those things which are before you. Wealth, wisdom, businesses, going back to school, achieving life, fulfillment, joy, ecstasy, getting married to the love of your life, buying your houses. Imagine, making money is before you because God said, I have given you everything that pertains to life, even godliness. So stop being guided by your wounds because it's not a punishment from God. Yeah, when I went through my divorce, I thought that was the peak of all punishment in the world. I said, nobody can go through this and survive. And 13 years later, I'm still living. So imagine if I didn't go through what I went through and God was not with me. These 4 books that I have written, these 4 books, I won't have written them. This is my power right here. These are my power right here. These are my strength right here. Because after all I went through, I still have joy. I still succeeded. This is the book I wrote, The Hidden Diary of a Bishop's Wife, My Untold Truth. So if you want to know the hell, part of the hell I went through, I didn't write everything. Part of the hell I went through, you need to get this book on Amazon.com. So stop being guided by your wounds, because if you let your wounds, if you let your sorrow, if you let your how do I put it? Misfortunes in life, if you are being guided by them, you're not going to go further in life. You're not going to make it in life, because every time you turn around, you say, oh, I cannot love again. I cannot go out there. I cannot associate anymore. I cannot trust again because nobody likes me. I'm too ugly. My ex-boyfriend said I was too fat. My ex-girlfriend said I was too big. My ex said this, my ex said that. So therefore, there's no need even trying. There's no need even saying anything. Let me just sit down and just eat and just keep growing fat and don't take care of myself because they said I'm ugly, so I accept my ugliness. My dear, you are not ugly. Go to the mirror and look at yourself. All you need is some polish somewhere. Some polish somewhere. That's all you need. You're not ugly. No woman is ugly. Oh, no, I refuse. No woman is ugly. It's all in the packaging. It's all in the packaging. It's all in the packaging. So stop being guided by your wounds. Stop being guided by your betrayers. Stop being guided by the misfortunes you had in life. The problem is not the wound. The problem is when the wound becomes the voice that leads your life. I could have sat down and said, yeah, I'm not going to write any book. Yeah, I'm not going to go back to school. Yeah, I'm not going to buy a house. Yeah, I'm not going to polish myself. I'm not going to upgrade because once upon a time, somebody told me I was fat. Somebody told me I was blockhead. Somebody raped me. Somebody molested me. So I'm not going to do anything with my life. It then means I allow myself to be led by my wounds. I allow myself to be led by my misfortunes. Go and ask a lot of people who have succeeded and survived. They will tell you they went through hell to be where they are. He says, even though, the Bible says, even though you walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil. God did not promise that the journey is going to be easy, but he said, I will be with you. Aren't you glad that the Lord is with you? That's the things that you went through. Some people went through it and they did not survive. They did not succeed. But you're still standing. You're still standing. The Bible says, I will have mercy. God says, I will have mercy. On whom I will have mercy. Aren't you? You should be glad that God chooses you among everybody in this world to have mercy on. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, Jane, I'm alive. I'm healthy. The Lord have mercy on me. He still keep having mercy on me and on my children. Your pain tells you you can't trust again. You will fail again. You are not good enough. That is when your past starts stealing from your future. When you allow your wound, when you allow your pain, when you allow your sorrow to tell you you are not good enough, you are not strong enough, you are not beautiful enough, you are not tall enough, you are not eloquent enough, you are not educated enough, you are not smart enough, you are not light-skinned enough, you are not dark-skinned enough, your hair is not long enough, your hair is too short, your mouth is too big, your mouth is too small. When you allow your enemies in your head start telling you those things, it means your past is stealing from your future. It means you don't know who you are in God. Because God says, the Bible says that Jesus came that we might have life and have it more abundantly. So you can't tell me nothing, because I know that God, Jesus himself came that will have life, that we will have life and have it abundantly. Stop being guided by your wounds, because God is not punishing you. He loves you. He calls you his beloved. He loves you. You only went through that pain so you can come out as a refined woman. That's why when I meet a woman who have gone through trials and tribulations and temptations, the first thing I tell them, let me help you write a book. Let me help you open a YouTube channel. You need to tell your stories. You need to encourage somebody else. Don't die with your stories inside of you, with your music still playing. Don't do that. Today, you must make a decision. Okay? It's a must for you today. You must make a decision. You will acknowledge your wounds, but you will not be led by them. You acknowledge, oh yeah, I always talk about my wounds, but I'm not being led. In fact, they give me the impetus. They give me the strength to want to achieve more. When somebody leaves me, oh my goodness, it's like ecstasy. It's like I'm high, because that's when I prove myself. That's when I showcase the talent that God has given to me. That's when I do exploit with my life. So don't dare me. I don't let my wound control me. The woman I have become. If I had allowed my wounds, my hurts, my pain to control me, I won't be before you right now talking about the strength of a woman, or talking about the unbreakable woman. Because I am an unbreakable woman. Quote me anyway. I am an unbreakable woman. You will learn from your pain, but you will not live inside it. You will learn from your pain, but you will not live inside it. You will heal from your pain, and you will also move forward from your pain. That's what you're going to be doing from tonight. That's what I'm telling you you're going to be doing tonight. You will heal from your pain, and you also move forward from your pain. You don't have any choice but to move away from your pain. Because when you move away, it's a place where you rejuvenate. It's a place where you start loving you. You start liking you. You start taking care of you. You start enjoying better companies than the company of fools. Guess what? Pain did not come to destroy you. Your pain did not come to destroy you. When my ex-husband left, I cried my eyes out. I cried and cried. I hated men. I didn't want to be in a relationship. I hated men. Because I thought, oh, how can a bishop? Forgetting that he's also a human being that allowed the devil to get inside of him. Your pain did not come to destroy you. Sometimes your pain comes to teach you strength. Sometimes your pain comes to build wisdom inside of you. Sometimes your pain comes to prepare you for the person you are becoming. Therefore, stop asking why this happened to you. I have stopped asking why this happened to me and start asking, what strength can I learn from this? What power can I get from this? What wisdom can I gain from what happened to me? Your wounds are part of your story, but they will not be the author of your destiny. I always talk about my wound to help you to encourage somebody, but they are not the author of my destiny, and they will never be, because I am the author of my life. I am the designer of my life. I owe it to myself to succeed. I owe that to myself to succeed, because I know the God I carry on my inside. I owe it to myself to succeed. So don't allow your wound to be part of your destiny. So stand up, heal and grow, and let faith, progress and courage guide your life and not your pain. Let courage and strength guide your life and not your pain, not your past. Okay? Let wisdom, let understanding guide you. Okay? I will talk to you next time. Remember that the Lord is the strength of a woman. And nobody, when I mean nobody's going to love you more than you love yourself. You can take that to the bank and cash it. My books are on Amazon.com. This one is A Constipated Life, How to Break Free from Self-Imposed Limitation. The second one is Helping Our Children to Succeed in Life. The third one is Women's 10 Rules for a Happy Life. And the fourth book, oh my goodness, is The Hidden Diary of a Bishop's Wife, My Untold Truth. The hell I went through in marrying a bishop. Don't be guided by your wounds. It's not a punishment from God. It's actually for your good. It was good. I think it was Job in the Bible that says, it was good I was afflicted. I think it was Job or David. It was good I was afflicted, because if you're not afflicted, you won't know the strength that you carry on your inside. I owe it to myself to keep growing, even when somebody leaves my life. It's a challenge. Okay? Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and share my video with your friends and colleagues and family members. Share my videos, okay? Give my video a thumbs up, okay? Take care of yourself, and please do take care of each other. Mwah!